Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So we are picking up right where we left off last time, and we are going to the Headmaster's private quarters. I guess that's what you would call them. This morning's crystal gazing was most discouraging. I was initially thrilled to see the Ministry of Magic in my future. The atrium appeared to me clear as day. I've always dreamed of working there. However, as the atrium dissolved into a sea of brooms, endless rows of them, my elation turned to despair. Am I destined for a future in broom regulatory control? The tedium would rival the song of a fooper for my sanity. For now, I must accept that I am simply not naturally inclined towards divination, although perhaps I have some subtle skill in that I can sense that? Likely so. I mean, whatever gets you through the night, I guess, my guy. Alright, so, what are we looking at? Lots and lots of running. My god, it would suck to... I mean, I guess adults can apparate, but, like, for... If you couldn't apparate having to climb all of these stairs every time, that would not be where it's at. Wait a second, I heard you there. Alright, there we go. Perfect.
Revelio.
Alright, grab up all these little treasures. Nothing really good, but I mean, it's, you know, something to have. That's another note. Professor Hecat, as discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. All have condemned Ranrock's actions, and some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment towards others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice it to say that for now we must remain vigilant. Respectfully, Aesop Sharp. I mean, yeah, he like absolutely pulverized that one guy who was like, sir, my job demands that I not let you, you know, in the vault or whatever it was. What do we got here? Fancy little lock. I don't have a key, but...
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Alright, give me 1 second and I will do that. A star? Well, I see stairs in it, so it's probably back downstairs. I don't recall seeing a star, though. Was I just blind and not paying attention when I came through the first time? Wait. Is it these stairs? Oh yeah, there's the star. Well, hello there, friend. Alright, well, we're definitely getting our cardio exercise in for the day, having to climb all of these stairs, but... You know what? I mean, our character's young. He can do it. Alright, perfect.
Toujours pure.
That was interesting French accent. Headmaster's Office Gargoyle. The staircase that leads to the Headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will let only those who know the password enter, though anyone choosing to visit the current occupant of the office is difficult to fathom. I mean, yeah. Professor Nigelis Black seems kind of like a dick.
All the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Sleeping portraits. Not all headmasters and headmistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some prefer to enjoy a well-earned nap when possible. They all just conked out. Here conked out, conked out, conked out, conked out. Man, they are all sleepy as heck. What is that guy doing? Oh, I thought he was... Nah, don't worry about it. Anyways... The Sorting Hat. This enchanted hat was created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts as the means by which students would be placed into one of the 4 schoolhouses. Skilled at legilimency, the Sorting Hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities. We'll grab up that. What do we got here?
Hello, Hamora.
Thought I heard it. There we go. Alright, perfect. Oh, it's a nice little balcony view. Ah, with a lock that I cannot pick. Okay. Well, in that case, we will,
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
alright.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Holy crap, they are all sleeping. We got some sleepy guys.
Revelio.
I mean, I guess get some winks when you can. Receipt for hair tonic, mustache wax, Bundaman pomade, a comb that is pearl handled. Oh, see, we said it was ivory handled last time. A back scratcher that is gold handled, and doxycide. Paid in very small part, remainder to be billed to ministry. Alright, well, I guess
That must be the
let's head on
pedestal.
up. Did Professor Black never realize this book was important? Just chilling out on this pedestal above his desk? I don't know, I would see that and think, huh, that's clearly something of high importance.
Where am I?
Oh.
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Niamh. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Oh, that is cool.
You must
I like
move
this
swiftly
artwork.
and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The
All right.
first you will need is in this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I'm guessing that's death. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with, I think that's death. What did that guy do? He just shot him down. So it's not letting me use my spells right now, so I guess it's just do your best to be sneaky sneaky. Can we cut through here? Don't mind me, gentlemen. Just coming through. God, I love this artwork. Drawing the like art for
I
this.
should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I mean, yeah, you probably should have. The art for this, though, probably took way longer than anything else they had to do for the rest of the game. Ah, Wig and Weld potion, very nice. Alright, looks like more of our friends have showed up.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Niamh.
Make a run for it. Oh, they are looking right at us.
I
Nothing
need
to
to
see
time
here.
this just right.
Alright. Oh, Oh, okay. I did not time that perfectly, but they still didn't see us.
A staircase straight ahead.
Oh, behind that guy. Okay. We'll wait for him to walk off then. Bunch of burnt corpses. What kind of fable is this? Not a very fun one, that much is for sure.
Death.
Alright, just peeking in, making sure everything's going well there, friend.
How could this happen?
Alright.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Okay, well, if we're gonna get up the ladder, maybe we should go before they... Death's Dark Mongrel. I'm guessing that is one of Death's Dark Mongrels. It's just one of the collection, like the enemy types. What do we got back here?
I need to get out of here.
You need to stop shouting, my guy. You're gonna get yourself heard.
I'd best move while I can. Niamh must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Alright, we'll go ahead and cross then. Easy peasy. Stealth Master here.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Alright. Can I I can't cast like I normally can to distract people. Alright, buddy. Go ahead and turn around. There you go. God, the environment here is gorgeous. I mean, the story being portrayed, not so much, you know. Everybody being murdered. But it's very pretty looking. Hi there, Death. How's it going there, friend?
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Okay,
That doorway
well,
looks like the closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
more Wiggenweld. Which is weird because it's not letting me fight right now. Oh, sorry, sir. Don't mind me. They're coming awful close.
Now's my chance.
Yes, I'm well aware, thank you. I'm running for it, quote unquote running for it. Hi there, burbs. Alright,
That's the way forward.
what is that? Mysterious cloak.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Oh, it's the invisible cloak. Is this the tale of the Deathly Hallows? There's the invisibility cloak, the Elder Wand, which is like the wand that can one-shot God himself, and the Philosopher's Stone, or the... what else was it called? It's the Philosopher's Stone or the
They can't
Alchemist's
see me at all.
Stone, I
I can
think.
get closer to them.
How close can I get? Can I give him? Oh, I can get real close. How's it going there, buddy? Well, thankfully they don't mind if my hitbox touches them. Alright,
This is the way forward.
look at that
Finally free.
tree. That is so cool
Where
looking.
are you, Niamh?
Man, props to the art team for this section. This is beautiful. Reason you're taking off the cloak there, friend?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Okay.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I think, the Deathly Hallows were all... I mean, I'm sorry if I'm getting this wrong. It's been a long time since I've read the source material. But, I believe they were all...
I've never felt such power.
Gifts from the, from death itself, or something like that. Or... I don't remember who the gifts were from, but it was like to prevent them from dying. So the Elder Wand was to like fight off death, the Invisibility Cloak was to hide from death, and the Philosopher's Stone had the ability to bring one back from death. Or something like that. I'm sorry if I'm getting the story wrong. It's been a really long time.
Revelio.
Anything actually worth our time over here, or... I mean, besides looking at these gorgeous assets we've got going on here. Like, I know it's really simplistic, it's just, you know, etches across each one, but, like, they have to do that for everything. I don't know, maybe, I'm not an artist, maybe there's some technique that makes it easier to do, but as far as I'm aware, this would have taken a really long time to create. Complete the battle in time. Okay.
Potato. Bombarder. Repulsor. Stupid one. Descender. Defender.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bombarder.
Well, I completed the battle in time. Also got my butt handed to me in the process. It's been a while. It hasn't actually been that long. It's been like a day since I've played the game, but I always come back and I'm not predominantly a computer player, so it's always a little weird switching to...
Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender.
Getting used to computer controls is what I was saying. Oh, wait, I need to interrupt a charging mongrel with Depulso. I can do that. If there's any mongrels left.
Bombarder.
Any mongrels left? There is. Okay. That didn't count? Really? I used it on the mongrel. Alright, well, I'm only gonna use Depulso for the time being. Feel free to attack me, guys. Okay, well... Okay, first things first, let us take out the guys with wands. Now we can really use Depulso. Why isn't this counting? I don't know, whatever. It's not a big deal. We at least got the complete the battle in time one, but I will say, little weird that, I don't know, I feel like that should have counted. What the heck was that? Oh, and those jars got smashed, they like exploded. Huh. Interesting. Ah, Death shows himself. Are we gonna fight Death? Hi there, buddy. No, he's gonna be a coward and send some people to help him out. Complete the battle in time and perform a dueling combo of 30. Oh, I can do that. That's actually really easy. Let's just get that combo real quick, and then we can worry about like actually using spells and stuff. Well, I say that, but like I'm gonna get the combo out. Now we can just. Alright. Alright, eliminate all of these smaller guys so that way I can focus on the troll. I say as I mess up anyways. Alright. Ow, Jesus Christ. Okay, he's dead. Oh, and they immediately bring in another one. Very nice. Yeah, it always gets me. I mean, I know it's a lame excuse, but I'm just not used to like playing on a computer. So when I am, you know, sitting here playing on one, like the controls confuse me sometimes, just because I grew up for years on console. Alright, just go down the line, use all of our spells. Stupefy does a bit of damage. There we go. Alright, Death. Oh, I didn't realize he was doing a round 2. Hold up, what? A round 2? What the heck? It didn't even give me the chance to dodge that one. Oh my god. I hate when they follow up. Like, I was in the middle of casting Protego and it wants me to also do a dodge. I can't do both at the same time. It's one or the other, unfortunately. So, like, the game needs to make up its mind what it wants from me. Alright, well, we're very close to the dueling combo. There we go. Alright. Elder Wand is very clearly much stronger than I am normally as a wizard. I don't think I've ever dealt 12,000 damage in one go before. Okay, that troll is dead, so I think it's just the small guys left. I take that back. This guy apparently is still alive. He just dropped his club for some reason. Okay. Well, had a nice little duel with Death, and we won. I mean, he got a little hairy there a couple of times, but It's making me walk now, so... Are we switching to the Philosopher's Stone, I'm guessing? Maybe?
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Yeah, simple stone. So yeah, it's the 3 Deathly Hallows. I don't know if I would call it a simple stone. I mean, this thing has some pretty wild powers, but apparently our character has not made the connection as to what he's using.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Who's dead?
Dear sweet Niamh.
Oh.
Dead.
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
Well. Oh, hello there again, Death. What, did we scare off Death or something?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Oh, that's the pensive.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Okay, is this the end of the trial? If it is, that was
Remember that as you witness my memory.
That was a lot easier trial than the other two. I mean, there were no puzzles or anything. It was just stealth simulator, combat simulator, and then walking simulator. Niamh Fitzgerald's memories. Ah, look at those textures. That's so cool. I can never get over the fact that our character looks like one of the Sprouse twins. Not exactly. I mean, obviously there's a bit more baby face to it, but definitely has that Sprouse twin like vibe to it.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Niamh, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Whoa! Non-consensual touch. Bad.
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
You have to ask permission before you start grabbing a woman's pain. My goodness.
Revelio.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I called it. Isadora, she's evil. I knew it kind of from the beginning. I was like, she seems a little sketchy. Especially since the keepers were so, what's the word? They were hesitant to, show us these trials. So she probably burned them in the past. Newly arrived keeper. So that's
Is it true? Has
San
someone
Bakar.
completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It was fascinating. No, that was
I found
weird.
it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Always a good distraction, just get the dude drunk. Alright, so... what, next? Prepare for your OWLs. Okay, so there's In the Shadow of Time. This gives us Imperio. A basis for blackmail. Speak with Natty outside of Hogsmeade. I should talk to Poppy and find out why she left so abruptly after we returned the dragon egg. I mean, we're pretty sure, like, the poachers attacked her family. Let's go and learn Imperio. Might as well. We've got quite a bit of time, so I'm willing to give it a shot if you all are. Alright, so Sebastian, let's learn another unforgivable curse. It's
what lies in wait for me in there.
It's a bit sad. Sebastian's like...
Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room which had suffered decay, amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further, if only for the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
But I was saying, it's kind of sad, like, Sebastian, in this quest to help his sister, he's 100% losing it. Like,
sure
the more we
foul
go,
smell is the scent of
the
success.
more evil
Try
he
not to
becomes.
lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio. Incendio. Good for you. Protego. Stupid one.
Alright, gotta get used to fighting again without my OP Elder Wand. It is called the Elder Wand, right? Like, I'm not messing that up.
Incendio. At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was
Accio.
it. And the rest of the tomb
Revelio.
set free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Oh, you're one of those guys, Morg Spell Pants?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects, they're actually arachnids. It's like nobody asked, my guy.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Well, now I can make huge decorated tables. I know how much we were all looking forward to being able to craft huge decorated tables.
Incendio.
I want to throw, not Confringo, Bombarda back up here. Because that guy kind of hits like a truck.
Stupid one. Incendio.
Alright, burn away some of these cobwebs.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Blow open that guy, and then let's just start yanking these guys down. I'm not really sure which direction it wants us to go, because I want to go the opposite direction. You know, that's video game logic 101. You always go the opposite direction the game tells you to go, because that's how you find treasure and stuff.
Incendio. Confringo.
Instead of Incendio for the time being, let's do a Defendo. I really should just unlock a like combat set, so that way I can just switch to it and then switch back to.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Confringo. We'll be fine, though.
Yeah, why are you talking about cave-ins while you're in the middle of a cave? Not exactly the most reassuring thing, I will point out, but... Anyways, let us continue forward.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Accio. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
But outside the sarcophagus seems odd.
Alright. I should be paying attention, like these are easy dueling feats that I could be doing, but I honestly have just been blanking them out.
There's something here by the altar. Revelio.
Student journal entry. I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay, but research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands had powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
What am I doing with this? Oh, it's one of these things. You can like bring bones onto these, and I've never seen it do this before, but in other instances I've had it to where like it can make a staircase or something. Oh yeah, it looks like there might be one there.
We've made
actually.
it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Alright. Let us pull up all of these guys. No, that's not working. Okay, well.
Lumos.
Let us put Incendio back for a minute.
Incendio.
There we go. Fires should keep the vines back. This is the Devil's Snare, I believe it's called. I could be messing that up as well. Whenever it comes to names, just trust that I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, so we need to collect these bones. And if we put them here... No.
I need to find a safe way across.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, that one worked.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh no, I didn't mean to mess you up, but... Well, that's sad. Okay, there's that one. And then...
Revelio.
What am I grabbing for the next one? I mean, it's got to be the skull, obviously, but I don't know where the skull went. Oh, well. I say that as I see the skull. Alright. There we go.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Gotta love ourselves a rickety bone bridge. Alright, and I believe this leads back out into that room we were just in.
Revelio.
Okay, well, a little bit of treasure. I didn't actually look at what I collected there for the collection, but probably just something to decorate with. That's what it tends to be for the room of requirement.
Revelio.
Okay, it looks like we need one more. Oh yeah, I forgot we opened up this.
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Alright, there's the last of the bones. Oh, we're supposed to actually speak with Sebastian. I didn't read that part. Do we have to speak with him, or is this going to progress us?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this
I
than
wonder
I
where the barricades could be. Alright, well...
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
How do you know it?
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Alright, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just learning it to learn it. I can understand why it's an unforgivable curse. I'm still not really sure how he just taught himself
Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Incendio! Incendio!
Oh, crap. Defendo there. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I once again did not read my dueling feat. Make an enemy under the effects of Imperio defeat another enemy. Well,
Revelio.
Too little, too late, right?
Bombarda.
Let's go this way first. Check out all the spooky spiders. Let's throw as much as we can at the matriarch while we can.
Defendo. Accio. Bombarda. Protego.
Alright.
Incendio. Defendo.
There we go. Big mama's down.
Incendio. Defendo.
Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to do the matriarch's thing because once again I just was not paying attention. Oh, we knocked him into the fire.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Revelio.
Alright, well they're all defeated, so...
Accio. Protego. Incendio. Accio.
Alright, more treasure. Nothing like direly important, but
Revelio.
I don't know, might as well collect it while we're here. I know it is extending the length of the video a bit, but oh well. Part of the fun, right?
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Well, I mean, if that student was around at the time of Salazar Slytherin, that was
Revelio.
a long time ago. I'm not going to try and say number of years because God knows I do not know how long ago Salazar Slytherin was around in comparison to our character, but it was probably a long time. Conveniently enough, I'm getting all of these clothing items from a super old tomb.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should
Oh,
be
it's
a
one of
cinch.
these puzzles. Okay.
How gracious of you.
I
Tetris
try.
block, circle. Tetris block. Followed by circle.
That worked. Keep going.
Okay. Okay, what's next? Tetris block followed by other circle. Oh, not that guy. Oh, thankfully I cast away from it last second. And then that followed by that.
Revelio.
Alright, cool. Easy peasy.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, so let's throw this up here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, and thus
You are
a
head and
bone
shoulders above these
archway
bones.
was created.
Nicely done.
Revelio.
Head and shoulders above him. Ha,
I see
good
why
pun,
Slytherin's
Sebastian.
student was so entranced with this place.
Okay, make an enemy cursed by Imperio defeat another. Okay, well let's actually use Imperio. Now that I think about it, I mean, we just learned this and we haven't used it at all. Kind of an interesting choice by us. Alright, well, that worked. Oh, well, hello there, big mama. Let us take control of that one. Okay, wow, that thing hits like a truck against its own guys.
Incendio. Bombardo.
Alright. Finish it off with Bombarda.
For a moment there,
Perfect.
I thought that'd never end. Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end.
Alright,
Lovely.
snatch up all this.
Nothing.
Is it a dead end? I mean, it doesn't look like it. Lost Relic Illustration. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this
Sebastian,
relic.
the relic. Look,
Could it be?
the note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
We should leave it alone, or we need that relic. We should leave
The
it alone.
note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Why ask my opinion
I
if you're
must
just
keep this
gonna
relic
ignore
secret.
it?
Especially from my uncle.
Oh, Ominous is here.
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
That's supposed to be your best friend, Sebastian.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Very well, let's talk with Sebastian, or I cannot side with you. Yeah, let's talk
You're
to
right.
Sebastian.
This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way.
What happened?
Come on. Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Sebastian, he's definitely starting to go off of his rocker.
To keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Well, I mean, if you stop exploring the dark arts, you won't be worrying him. Just a thought.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Grab up some mushrooms. Hey, your village appears to be burning down, Sebastian. And we've got some goblin boys here.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
She thinks like ominous? You mean like a, I don't know, rational, sane person?
This isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet.
Yeah, I noticed that a while ago. I think they're under attack.
They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Summon 2 enemies simultaneously and hit a ranger with Stupefy. Well, there's that. Yeah, I need to hit a ranger with Stupefy. I don't even see any rangers. There's a sentinel.
Got him! Potato!
They're closing in!
Oh wait, I just grabbed an arrow, which means there is a ranger somewhere. Where am I getting shot at from? Oh, okay, I need to hit them with Stupefy. Alright, easy. Alright, there's another ranger firing at us from over here. Ow, excuse you, sir.
You'll not win here.
Mind!
We've got them. They'll retreat. Incendio. Make them retreat.
Sebastian,
They're down.
provoking them.
I'm handling it.
Alright, this should be the last guy, I think. Or wait, no. There's one more apparently on my mini-map.
We have to fight.
Keep out of Sword's reach! Levioso!
Defender! Incendio! Bombarda!
Alright, that's the last of them. Cool. What's... Hey, Anne, you might want to move. My guy, you just used an unforgivable curse right in front of Anne. You used an unforgivable curse to do that.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
You burned yourself, Sebastian.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
I mean, I can think of like 10 other spells you could have used that would have saved her, but you did the right thing, or it may have been the wrong choice. It may have.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Alright, real quick, just gonna do a lap. Collect up some stuff from the battlefield. These guys dropped a lot of loot. Nothing like great, mind you, but... Also, did Sebastian just apparate, or what did I just hear? As far as I'm aware, 5th years can't apparate, so...
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
He saved his sister, or he went too far? He did go too
Sebastian
far.
acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Wow, okay.
Why, Sebastian?
I literally wasn't defending Sebastian's actions, though. I said, like,
Not sure
he
how
went
I'd
too
fare in a
far,
little place
but...
like this.
Okay, I guess that was one of those situations. Either way, he was going to be pissed. Anyways, with that, we are going to go ahead and call it here, because the episode's running a little long. So yeah, we learned Imperio, as well as completed the 3rd trial. I think there's one keeper trial left. That'll be the San Bakar one. Unless Isadora had her own trial. I mean, I'm not really sure. But yeah, with that, we will go ahead and call it here. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time for some more Hogwarts Legacy. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.